We're back. Thanks for staying with us. Joined now by Joe Grimes. Joe's the CEO of Tribal Rides Incorporated. The stock symbol's XNDA. Joe, welcome back to the show.
Don, thank you so much. Pleasure to be here.
Well, I can see you're still traveling, same hotel room.
Yeah, I'm still up in the Bay Area and making some significant inroads. It's a very positive trip.
Well, I know the big thing we want to talk about this week is that you finally have begun trading, audits done. Tell us about that.
You know, we are so excited about that. All the audits, the multi-year drill backs, the documentation, refiling our Qs, filing the 10K with the asset swap, it's all filed. We're working on third quarter Qs right now. It'll be filed on time, and we are trading. And they took the stop sign off of us. We have transparent accounting, and we're extremely excited about it. We've worked very hard for this.
So now you get down to the business of actually running the business.
Now it's time to actually do what we say we're going to do, how we're going to do it, and when we're going to do it. Yeah, and that actually is the most exciting part.
Well,
great marketplace.
Tell us about the game plan going forward.
So currently we're out fundraising. Currently we're looking to develop better partnerships with organizations that can help support us and expedite our development process. And we're focusing on near-term revenues in last quarter 2021, first quarter 2022. In the marketplace, the acceptance now that we're fully reporting and that we are fully filed is extremely positive.
Well, speaking of market acceptance, I know you had a very prestigious trade show here recently. Tell us how that went for you and what the reaction of the attendees was. So
we put out a press release on Monday that we had hired a company called, their ticker symbol is SRAX, and they do social media. They help us with PR. They help us with IR. Outstanding company. They hosted a show in Santa Monica, California yesterday, and it's going on today, and it's called LD Micro. And we had a half hour. We did a presentation, extensive presentation. I was there with a creative director, and I was there with Sanjay Prasada on our board of directors. And it started off as a skeptical audience. And as we described what we were doing, how we were doing it, in the marketplace that we were addressing, lots of excitement. You know, what's your debt? When are you going to see revenues? How do you see your competition? And very interactive, very exciting.
Now you got a couple of slides for us. Why don't you explain that to us?
Yes, we do. So what I got out of the conference yesterday was a focus on what we're really doing in the near term, because a lot of the investors that were in the audience were saying an ecosystem is great, self-driving car is great. What are you doing right now? And how are you rolling out the models? And that's what these two slides are about.
Why don't you walk us through them?
So the first slide is just showing that we're XNDA International Inc. and we're presenting the Tribal Rides vision, and the name is changing, the ticker will be changing soon. And our focus near term is this transportation app for drivers and for riders, developing the ecosystem around that app, and presenting a marketplace in which you can use cryptocurrency, you can do bartering system, a whole variety of interesting new kinds of pricing models to set the stage for adapting the whole ecosystem to both shared rides, but also self-driving cars. So in this next slide, what is our real mission statement? What are we doing? We see drivers as managing their own business. So what do we want? Wanted, unhappy, disenfranchised Uber and Lyft drivers. We expect that part of your audience are people who are involved with Uber and Lyft and doing drivers. And we believe that we can service them better than what they're being serviced now. So from a driver's perspective, we ask the question, hey, are you tired of being controlled by somebody else? Do you want to control your pricing? Do you want to control your routes? For riders, are you tired of paying widely differing prices for the same route? Are you tired of not choosing drivers you want and depend on? So our mission to drivers and riders is, if this is you, join Tribal Rides, do it now. be part of this change in transportation that we are the agent of. Tribal Rides is developing a new patent pending shared ride app for you, for those drivers, for those riders. So if you're interested, please sign up at drivers@tribalrides.us and riders@tribalrides.us and become part of the solution.
So you're able to start taking these in these interested people in now?
What we would like to do is make them part of our advisory group, show them our development path, have them participate in the alpha and the beta and the minimum viable product, get feedback from them. We don't want to just create an interesting product. We want to create apps that work for them, that benefit them, that allow them to do better business. Because, you know, Don, at the end of the day, they're drivers, but it's their business, and we want to provide them control.
I know people at the trade show are interested in hearing about revenues. You anticipated revenues in the Q1 of 2022. Is that still on tap?
Yeah, we might. Currently, our plan is Q4 2021 and Q1 2022.
Once again, Tribal Rides Incorporated, stock symbol XNDA. Joe, congratulations on everything you've accomplished. We look forward to more updates from you as we go along.
Thank you so much, Don. Appreciate being on the show.